Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on when you're watching this video. This is Mr. Argueta coming to you on the 11th of August, which is Monday, a week before our class actually starts. So wanted to get this video to you. If you are taking two classes with me, then you'll see another video that's similar but a little different, but it's the Principles of Management class, which I've created their video, and I'm creating the video for our leadership class. So our leadership class also starts Monday, August 18th. So a lot of what you're going to see right now, you do not have access to, but I want to prepare you for what to expect. I wanted to give you some time so you can kind of understand and not be surprised Monday the 18th when this class starts. So at about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, GNTC is going to flip the switch and all the classes will be pushed out online. You're going to go to gntc.edu and find this homepage. And up here where it says My GNTC or where it says Okta Login, you can click on either. I'm going to click on My GNTC just to show you what happens. And you end up in a page similar to this, and it's going to say Log into Okta. That's the same thing as logging into Okta. Up here, you're going to end up entering your credentials and end up in a page similar to this. Yours might be a little different because this is my site, and I have a couple things that you might not have access to. So under this, you'll see Blackboard, and that's what you want to go to. Once you click on Blackboard, you'll end up in a page similar to this, or actually, it's probably going to look more like this. And you want to look down here where it says courses and click on that, bring you here. Make sure under terms that you are at the current terms. Since the class hasn't started yet, I have to be in upcoming terms because it hasn't started. So therefore, you'll get a list of all the classes you're taking online. And in this case, we are taking leadership. So I'm going to click on leadership. So here we are. This is our course, and in leadership, it operates very similar to 90% of our classes in business management. I'm assuming that if you're taking this class, you're probably either in a business program or in some type of leadership management type of program, and some of you will be in the business management program, which is the one that I oversee. So in business management, all of our classes are structured similar. So you're going to be very accustomed to this pattern. So what we do is every week you end up getting one of these folders open up. It opens up at 12 a.m. on Monday of the week, with the exception, of course, of our first day, which opens up at 8 because GNTC pushes all the classes out at that time. But every week at 12 a.m. on Monday, so Sunday night to Monday, the folder will automatically open up. That folder will remain open to the upcoming Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Now, keep in mind, in my classes, I do not accept late work, nor do I open assignments early. So I need you to keep that in the back of your mind because I know students try to come and say, my situation is different. 99.999% of the time, I will not extend or offer any late work. I do not give an extra credit. This is the work that needs to get done. So please make sure you're trying to focus on that on a weekly basis. In the Start Here tab, you'll find your syllabus, and your syllabus will be under the course information. It'll be here. So you'll take a look at the syllabus, and I want you to just quickly, briefly look at what you could take all the time you want. But in my case, I just want to show you a few things. This gives you all the learning objectives, all that stuff, but I want you to go to where we're being evaluated, how you're being graded essentially. And 30% of your grade in all of your business management classes, with the exception of a few, will come from your participation in discussion. This is a fully online class. This is where we see if you're understanding the material or not. So a couple things that I want you to know about my class is I create a video weekly. Every Monday, I show up to work. Unless something's scheduled to do it, I try to do it on Monday morning. I create a video. I look at what we've done from the past week. I look at what's coming up, and I create a video for you telling you what's going on. In your discussion, and I'll show you that in a second, a video will be there with me or my post. I participate in your discussions just like you do. You will then create your own discussion, like a response to the conversation we're having. And then once you do that before Wednesday or by Wednesday, you're going to then reply to my video. You're going to watch my video, see what I have to say, reply whatever you want, and then you're going to reply to 2 other classmates. So you'll have 4 interactions in your discussions to get the full credit. I want you to keep in mind, this is your work. I do not accept AI prompts. If you copy and paste and put it in there, it is quickly identifiable now. I can tell if you AI prompted. I don't have a problem with you utilizing like a Grammarly or a Chat or any of the other AI prompts to correct your grammar. But the conversation has to come from you in your own words. You can correct the structure of your sentence. You can correct all of that is okay. What's not okay is if you say, can you create a discussion reply to this conversation? That's not going to be acceptable. You will receive a 0. So please make sure you are doing your own work. 30% of your grade will come from Connect, SmartBook, and I'll show you what that looks like. And then 30% will come from quizzes and homework. And then 10% of your overall grade will come from your midterm and final. Keep in mind, let's go back here so you can see what I'm talking about. Every week, let me close this out. Week 1, for example, every week you'll be receiving 2 chapters to work on, right? You got 1 week to do them. You can do them at whatever order. The only exception is that introduction or that discussion. And this week, we're going to be introducing ourselves. In the introduction, you need to post your introduction by midweek. That way, other students can reply. Do it earlier if you can, but you definitely have to have it in before midweek so that no one is waiting for someone else's post to be able to reply to that post. Okay, so that's very important. So in the weekly assignments, you're going to have a SmartBook, which is what I just mentioned. 30% of your grade comes from there. Homework assignment and quizzes. These 2 combined are 30%. You have your PowerPoint. You really don't have to do anything with your PowerPoint. It's just a resource for you. And then 30% of your grade is going to come from your discussions. Now, your midterm and your final, the questions will come from your weekly quizzes. Every week, you have 2 chapters. So make sure somehow you are keeping track of those questions because they will come back up in your midterm and final. I do not provide you a study guide for your midterm and final because the questions have already been given to you. So I don't know how you want to do that, but just know that the questions in your midterm and your final, this is huge because it makes your midterm and final stress-free, come from your weekly quizzes, okay? That's stated. You understand what the weeks look like. You get it. I do not accept AI prompted assignments. I will 0 them out, and I will not give you an opportunity to redo them. So please, this is a one-shot deal. Do it right, and we're good to go. Other than that, every week, like I said, you get this new chapter open up. You will not see all the chapters at once. You'll only see week 1 at once, week 2 at once, and you'll work from there. I do not accept late work. I do not open up courses early. I don't know what else to tell you. So make sure in regards to my weekly discussions, let me show you what that feels like. You're going to post your discussion here, and then as part of the group, as part of the discussions, you'll see all the people's discussions are going to be posted under there. I will post in there like a student, like a participant, my video weekly. So once you put your post up there, go look for my video, watch it, and reply. And then you get to choose from whatever classmate you want. You can reply to 2 of them, and that will give you your 4 interactions. Okay? Other than that, I think that covers it, guys. I don't think there's much to it other than that. Every week you'll see this populate. I give you a sort of brief overview. The updates welcome week 1. It's just kind of a document that describes what we're working on, what we're doing. Nothing that you need to do to it. It's other just informational purposes. These are the two assignments that are the two chapters and the discussion. That's going to be weekly. The feel continues throughout the week with the exception of week 4, which is your midterm. I will not give you a discussion for week 4, and I will not give you a discussion with week 7 because that's your final. Okay, so those are the only 2 weeks you do not have a discussion, week 4 and week 7. And I do that because I feel like it's overkill to continue to do it. So please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. If not, looking forward to meeting you all. Take care, guys.